welcome to mathematics class, second quarter, week 1 ng Taguig City and Pateros. So our topic for today is discuss natin. We have the place value of the given decimal numbers. We have reading decimal numbers and writing decimal numbers and rounding up decimal numbers. Okay. So let's find out first what are the things that we need to know. So we have the place value. So place value help us determine the value of the numbers. And then we read and write decimal numbers just like the whole numbers from left to right. Then we say the place value of the last digit. And then lastly, we read decimal number or decimal point as end. So these are the things that we need to know, okay? Para mas lalo nating maintindihan yung ating tatalakayin sa mga susunod na slides. So, let's start first with our first topic. Identify the place value of a given number or a given decimal number through 10 thousandths, okay? So, let's start with a place value chart, okay? So, we have this chart, ones, and then there's the decimal point we just read as end, and then we have the tenths, hundredths, thousands, and 10,000s. Okay, so in this chart it shows that the number is 75. Ayan, 75, that is the whole number, and then the number 0.3219 are the decimal part. All right. So let's analyze the chart then. There you go. Place value chart. So yan din yung chart kanina. So isa-isahin lang natin. So the digit number 3, which is this one, kung nakita niyo yung red na pointer ko, ayan siya, 3, is in the tenths place and its value is 0.3, or we read as 3/10. Okay? The next one. The digit number 2, this one, number 2, is in the hundredths place and its value is 0.02, or we read as 200ths. Okay. The next one, the digit 1 is in the thousandths place and its value is 0.001, or we read as 1,000ths. And then last, the digit number 9 is in the thousands place and its value is 0.0009, or 9/10,000ths. Okay? So kung mapapansin nyo class, dun sa value niya, yung number na yun, lahat ng number sa left side is magiging 0. At lahat ng mga number sa right side, mawawala. So for example, that number 2. So yung value na is 0.02. So yung 3 naging 0 kasi nasa left side niya yan. And the rest numbers on the right side, nawala siya lahat. The same as number 1. Number 1, 0.001. And then lahat yun, dadrop na natin siya. And then last number 9, 0.0009, and then drop na all the numbers there. Okay, that is how to find the value. So let's have an exercises. So we have an activity. So this is, kinuha ko to sa task number 1 sa module. So kung makikita nyo, sasagutan natin yung hindi naman lahat yan. So we will just choose 2 questions there na pwede natin sagutan para at least yung meron kayong idea paano nga ba talaga ginagawa siya. So let's read the direction. So direction, identify the digit in the following place value. Use the number in the box. So the given number is 1 and 2,758 10,000ths. Okay? So unahin natin dyan, siguro sagutan natin yung number 1. So 10,000ths place, what do you think is the answer? So this is the tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So the answer is number 8, right? Okay. So next one, we have, sagutan naman ito number 4, the tenths place. Alin kaya yun dyan? So, ones is the decimal point and then tenths. So the answer is, it's number 2. And then the rest, kayo nang bahalang magsagot yan. So I'll just give 2 examples lang para at least you know how to answer it. So let's have task number 2. So galing dito sa module nyo, so at least meron kayong idea. So directions. Give the value of each underlined digit. So let's answer 2 example as well. So sagutin natin yung number 2. The number is 4,710 thousandths. So what is the value of 1? So syempre 4 is the tens, hundreds, thousands, so the thousands. So what is the question is the value, not the place value. So lahat ng numbers sa left side magiging 0 and the right side magdadrop na natin yan. So the answer is 0.001 and then drop. Okay? So gawin natin yung number 4. The problem is 537 thousandths. So number 3 yung ating may underline digit. So yung number sa left side, gawin nating 0 yan. The right side, the numbers there will be automatically mawawala na siya. So the answer will become 0.03 or 3 hundredths. Okay? So that's our first topic for today. So let's move on to our next topic. So the next topic is reading and writing decimal numbers. So ito na yung paantay para natin basahin yung mga decimal numbers at the same time paano natin isusulat yung mga decimal numbers. Okay? So let's start with we'll start with the graph as well, the same. Okay. So reading and writing decimal numbers. Decimal numbers are another way of writing fraction. Its denominator are power of 10. And then the fraction form of decimal can be used as guide in reading the decimal number. And then we have number 2. So the number 2, the decimal point reads as end. And just like the whole number, we read and write decimal numbers from left to the right. And then we say the place value of the last digit. So that is how we're going to read and to write whole number, decimal numbers, okay? So let's have an activity, okay? Let's have an example, okay? This one. So we have 3 columns. We have the fraction form, we have the decimal number, and we have the read as, okay? So the fraction form, we have 2 and 452 over 1,000. So the decimal number will be 2 and 452 thousandths. So, babasahin natin siya, 2 and 452 thousandths. And the other one, yun ang itsura niya, 323 1/2 sa fraction form. Sa decimal number, it will be read as 3 and 23 hundredths. The next one, 1 over 100, the decimal number is 0.10 or 10 hundredths. You can ganun siya basahin. And then 110 or decimal number 0.1, binabasa siya as tenths. Kasi nga, yung last number niya is, that is the tenths value. This one, 0 is 10 hundredths. Hundreds, sorry, rather. And the number 3 is the hundreds as well. And then the number 2 is thousands. So kung ano yung place value yung nasa dulo, yun yung babasahin natin sa pinakadulo. Yun yung pinaka place value niya. Okay? Let's have an example. So let's have an activity. Itong activity na to, kinuha ko siya sa modules pa rin. So para at least meron kang idea. So write the following decimals in words. So that's the given number. So it's gonna be 300 of, unahin muna natin yung value niya. So we have tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, right? So the answer will become 352 10,000s. Tama? Okay, very good. So let's have another example. So the given problem is 5.27. So tens, hundreds. So hundreds siya. So the answer will become 5 and 27 hundredths. So that's how you're going to read and write those decimal numbers. So madali lang, di ba? Always remember that yung decimal point that's gonna be read as end. And then alamin muna natin yung place value ng pinakadulo before we read or write the decimal number. For example, A, ang nasa dulo niya is 2. Ang value ng 2 na yan is place value niya is 10,000s. Kaya 10,000 yung dulo niya. And the other one, 7 naman, is hundreds. Kaya hundreds yung place value niya. Okay? So, that's gonna be the end of our second topic. So, our third topic is rounding up decimals. Ito naman yung i-round natin yung decimal to the highest, to the tens place or to the hundreds place. Okay? So, let's have a short description of what is it. Okay, so rounding up decimals. Okay, so to round up decimals, so the first thing we need to do or to find is, of course, we need to identify the number to be rounded. So ano nga ba yung number na i-round natin or ating i-round off, something like that. And then the next step would be if the digit to the right of the rounded number is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, add 1 to the rounded number. And then, drop all the digits after the rounded number. So, ibig sabihin daw nito, pag nahanap na natin yung number na i-round natin, tingnan natin yung number na katabi niya sa right side. At kapag yung number na yon is more than or it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, mag-a-add tayo ng 1 dun sa rounded natin numbers. And then, yung mga numbers sa right side niya, lahat mawawala. That's going to be step number 2. And then we have the last step. So the last step is if the digit to the right of the rounded number is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, retain the digit of the rounded number, drop all the digits after the rounded number. So ito naman kapag yung number niya sa right side is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yung number na yun, retain lang siya. So kanina, add 1, ngayon naman retain. And then, still the same, we need to drop all the digits after the rounded number. So let's have an activity. Okay, example. So round off 0.376 to the nearest hundredths. So, una muna natin hanapin is, ano nga ba yung number na i-round natin? So, tens, hundreds, thousands. So, ang ating i-round is the number 7. Okay, so that's the number to be rounded. Kasi we're looking for nearest hundredths. So next one, the next step is alamin naman natin yung number niya sa right side. Ano ba yung number niya sa right side? That's gonna be number 6. Okay? Number 6 is the digit on the right side of the number to be rounded. Okay? So kapag nahanap na natin yan, tingnan natin yung 6 kung ito ba ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So dahil nandiyo sa 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so mag-add tayo ng 1. 6 is the digit to the right of the number to be rounded. Since it is more than 5, we will add 1 to the number to be rounded. So therefore, 0.376 rounded will become 0.38. So kapag yung na right side natin, number na i-round natin, yung number niya sa right side is more than 5, we will add 1. If it is less than 5, it will just be retain lang siya. Yung 7, yung i-round natin, mananatili siyang ganyan yung number niya. Okay? Okay. So, let's have an activity. So, kinuha ko to sa module nyo. Para at least, so, kinuha ko sa task 4, sagutan natin yung isang number doon. So, direction. Complete the table. Round off to the nearest hundredths and nearest thousands. So, the given number is 23 and 3 34,567 hundredths thousands. Okay? So let's example. So round up to the nearest hundredths. So the first thing is we need to find what is the number to be rounded. So 3 is tens, hundreds, thousands. So the number 4. Therefore, 4 is the number in the hundreds place. So 4 yung i-round natin. The next one, alamin natin yung number sa katabi niya. 4, katabi niya is 5. If the number, okay, 5 is the digit in the right side of the number to be rounded. If the number is more than 5, therefore, we will add 1. So and all the numbers on the right side will be dropped. So the answer will become 23 and 35 hundredths. Okay? So let's have another one. Round it to the nearest thousands. Let's find out first what is the number to be rounded. So tens, hundreds, thousands. So the number to be rounded is 5. So 5 is the number in hundreds place. So ano yung katabi ng 5? So let's find the number. It's gonna be number 6. So 6 is the digit on the right side of the number to be rounded. Dahil more than 5 na naman siya, we will add 1 again to the 35. So the answer will become 23 and 346 thousandths. Okay? So nag-add 1 tayo dun sa 5, naging siyang 6. Kasi nga yung katabi niya is more than 5. Kung yun ay nagkataon na less than 4 or less than 5, sorry, the number will be retained. Ano lang siya, 345 thousandths lang siya. Kapag nagkataon na less than 5 yun. But it's more than 5, so we will add 1. Okay? So that's going to be the end of our discussion. So always remember, class, that's going to be the things that you need to remember para mas lalo nating maintindihan kung ano nga ba yung mga bagay na kailangan nating malaman. First, place value help us determine the value of the numbers. And then the next one, we read and write the decimal numbers just like whole numbers from left to the right side. Then we say the place value of the last digit. And then to round up the decimal numbers, identify the number to be rounded if the digit to the right of the rounded numbers is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, or it's more than 5, add 1 to the rounded number. And then drop all the digits after the rounded number. And then if the digit to the right of the rounded number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or less than 4, retain the digit of the rounded number. So, ibig sabihin, hindi mo siya babaguhin. Walang plus 1, walang minus 1. Retain lang siya. And after that, drop all the digits after the rounded number. And that's gonna be it. So, I think that's all for today. So, if you think that you learned from my video, so just click subscribe, click the bell, and then click like and share. And see you on my next video. Thank you.